Hi,
What?
Governor Walker, can I ask you about Obama's trade deals, the TPP and TTIP? What do you think of those deals, and what do you think about the fact that it allows foreign corporations to challenge American laws in international court?
Well, I talked about TTIP the other day in Germany, in Hanover at the industrial fair there. I think fair and open trade is a good thing on either side of the continent for the United States, whether it's on the Atlantic or the Pacific. Obviously, the details need to be worked out, and there's a lot of details, including some specific to my state, that I think can see worked out. But I think in the end, having a deal that's fair and offers for fair and open trade would be a good thing for the United States and for our trading partners.
Governor, are you proud of having fought with the unions in Wisconsin?
Well, I'm proud of the reforms. The reforms ultimately have allowed the state to go from $3.6 billion of the whole to having surpluses in each of the last 4 years, to lower the tax burden on the people of our state by some $2 billion. And ultimately, we took power, most importantly, away from the big government special interests and put it firmly in the hands of the hardworking taxpayers.
Would you bring this approach to Washington? Would you attend a gay wedding?
Well, in terms of, that's certainly a personal issue for a family member. Tonette and I and our family already had a family member who's at a reception. I haven't been at a wedding, but one. And that's truly, even though my position on marriage is still that it's defined between a man and a woman, I support the Constitution of the state. And for someone I love, we've been at a reception.
Governor Walker, in the last statewide poll in Wisconsin, your job ratings were their lowest in more than 3 years. What do you attribute that to, and do you think it complicates your national message at all?
No, it's one of those where every 2 years, as you know, when the budget comes out in Wisconsin, we have a period of several months where anything somebody disagrees with in the budget proposal is the highlight. Once the budget's done, which will come probably in June, when people see that for 2015 and 2016, just as we've done the last 4 years, property taxes will be lower than they were when we started. When they see the other good things, investments we made in helping victims of domestic violence and helping stop human trafficking and other things of that nature. And when they look at the positive reforms we put in place, I think it'll be good.
Jeb Bush yesterday said that he's a conservative and he put his record as a governor up against anybody as the most conservative. You got an answer to that?
What I hear around the state of New Hampshire is what I hear elsewhere around the country, and that is people want three things. They want a new fresh face, particularly if we're going to, party going to take on Hillary Clinton. They want someone from outside of Washington who's got big, bold ideas that's fast and active. And most importantly, they want someone who's got a proven track record, not just talk, but someone who's fought and won for the hardworking taxpayers. I think out of anyone who's thinking about or is running, we're the only one that can say yes to all three of them.